Well, the economy, immigration, and abortion rights were just some of the main issues former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris addressed in tonight's presidential debate.
It could be the only debate between the two candidates before Election Day. Our Alexandra Cohen-Yards joins us in studio now with how they plan on addressing some of the issues that matter most to you.
Derek and Kirsten, tonight's debate was the first time Vice President Harris and former President Trump actually met face to face. It was for many voters the opportunity to get to know Harris, who had done limited interviews since announcing her candidacy. The two did shake hands, and mics were off for most of the debate, but facial expressions were not. The first topic discussed is a top concern for Americans, the economy. Harris started her response explaining her experience as a middle-class child. She discussed her plan for an opportunity economy, which hopes to let all have a fair chance to succeed.
That young families need support to raise their children, and I intend on extending a tax cut for those families of $6,000, which is the largest child tax credit that we have given in a long time.
In response, Trump discussed his tariff plan, but was quick to shift to the topic of immigration.
This has been a disaster for people, for the middle class, but for every class. On top of that, we have millions of people pouring into our country from prisons and jails, from mental institutions and insane asylums, and they're coming in and they're taking jobs that are occupied right now by African Americans and Hispanics, and also unions. Unions are going to be affected very soon.
Trump went on to say bad immigration is the worst thing that can happen to our economy. The two candidates got heated over the topic of abortion. Trump says he does not agree with an abortion ban, but firmly believes Roe versus Wade should remain overturned. Harris.
But her vice presidential pick says abortion in the 9th month is absolutely fine. He also says execution after birth. It's execution, no longer abortion, because the baby is born, is okay. And that's not okay with me, hence the vote. But what I did is something for 52 years. They've been trying to get Roe v. Wade into the states. And through the genius and heart and strength of 6 Supreme Court justices, we were able to do that.
And I pledge to you, when Congress passes a bill to put back in place the protections of Roe v. Wade, as President of the United States, I will proudly sign it into law. But understand, if Donald Trump were to be reelected, he will sign a national abortion ban. Understand, in his Project 2025, there would be a national abortion, a monitor that would be monitoring your pregnancies, your miscarriages.
Trump did deny involvement in Project 2025. The debate monitors stated these claims Trump made on late-term abortions were false. It is unclear at this time if the two will meet for a second debate. The vice presidential debate between Tim Walz and J.D. Vance is set to take place on October 1st. In studio, Alexandra Cohen-Yards, 4 News Now.